Welcome, trainers. This is Professor Fur. As you can see, right now we're going to go over the starters. All right. Now, I'd like to at first give a big thanks to my brother, Professor Palm, who helped me with some of the designs here. Actually, some of the designs are his own. I took my attempt at some of them. So, let's get started. Here we have Cattail, which is a pure grass. It has the ability, and Panthorn. They're pure grass. They have the abilities Overgrow and Grasshop, a new ability that doubles speed in grassy terrain. And then as it evolves, it becomes Mandracore, a grass dragon with the hidden ability Hunter Feast, which heals 1/4 of its max HP when it takes out an opponent. Here's a previous design which I tried to imitate right over here. Alright. And my crack at Cattail and Panthorn. Moving on. Our fire starter, which I went through a lot of designs and edits with some of the concept art, where, well, here's Kaboom, his little paw right there, his paw print, and then he's a little commando bear. His ability is Blaze. He's a pure fire with the hidden ability Hustle. Now, Panthorn focuses on, or Mandracore focuses on high attack, HP, and solid defense, and high speed. Okay? Whereas this one, it starts out with high attack for a starter, for a first stage, and then it moves, and when it evolves into Caliber, it gains Dark type and the hidden ability Loose Cannon, which now, thanks to the poll, will, if it's hit with a critical, if it's hit with a physical contact, it will automatically change its target to its opponent, to the last Pokemon who attacked it, to the last Pokemon who made contact. And it will actually have a higher chance. It will critical that target. Now, in theory, this is exclusive to special single target moves, because it's a loose cannon, specifically. And Caliber is based on a it's got the nose art like a warplane. It's got the flame camo on its back half, and one thing you'll notice with the bears is their feet are reminiscent of combat boots. And then Grizzurk, our fire dark. Oh yeah, Caliber has a bazooka on its back, and Grizzurk has a Vulcan. Okay. Its paw print. Technically it's a black bear, but didn't want to draw over all that, all the details. Didn't want to color over all the details. Okay. And some previous art. This one I didn't use because it looks a bit too realistic, I guess. The concept art over here and some over here. Where we have the little Kaboom, Caliber, and Berserk just standing on with his little tri-barrel cannon. And then, last but not least, Fathom. His little claw. Well, he's got his larger claw is actually our water type. His larger claw is a hook and a normal claw right there. Its motif is a pirate shrimp, and it starts out as a pure water type with the hidden ability with Torrent and the hidden ability Mutiny. What Mutiny does is if Fathom criticals an opponent, he allows allies any damage received that turn after the critical is boosted by 1/3. And moving on to Krillig, who has one sword claw, technically a cutlass, and one hook claw, though it's its smaller claw this time. He has a patch over one eye, and his eye's sort of a telescope coming out. And then it gains fighting type. Okay. Now moving on, this is my brother's design. Much thanks. Crustacean. A swashbuckling sea captain. 2 cutlass for claws. The frills. And all. Oh yeah. Berserk is pretty much a glass cannon. It has more special defense than physical, and more special attack. Surprisingly, this thing, it's a mixed attacker, but it doesn't have enough speed to polish things off. This one, probably one of the fastest. It's got surprisingly high defense, decent defenses, both over 100. And then mixed attack, so it's pretty much a balanced Pokemon to begin with. So, but they all have a total base stat of 350 or 535 just to round everything off. Thank you. And keep on training.